Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. Sound right, boys.
Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and boy, do we have a lot to talk about tonight. What a night. Well, I guess afternoon night for us, but for everyone else in the country, it's an evening by the time this game starts. 4 o'clock start for us. The Canucks beat the New Jersey Devils on the road 6-4. Just making sure my mic is on. It is. It is great to see everyone here. We are pumped right now. We won, Callum. We won. Let's go. Let's go. There is so much to talk about. Hi, Coach Rob. Hi, everyone. Good to see you all tonight. We're going to dive in to a whole bunch of stuff here tonight. But my goodness. Okay, so here's the big question for this evening, okay? What did you think about the changes to the lines? And there were a lot of different changes to the lines. We'll be talking about it tonight, especially bringing the lotto line being put back together. Are you kidding me? I just tweeted out, Brendan Batchelors always does the projected ones on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. And I just put is Rick Tocchet talking to the fans right now? Because it feels like it, doesn't it? Doesn't it feel like it to you? Because it's just so wild to see this line back together. I did not think we were going to see it. I did not think we were going to see these lines change like they did so drastically from I'm shocked. So we're going to talk about this really quickly. We're going to talk about the game, the pregame. We're going to talk about the road trip continuing. But I do want to welcome everyone into the channel tonight. I am pumped to have you here. Okay. Before we dive in, just a reminder, follow me now on Instagram, on Facebook, on X, on YouTube, all at Kempner Canucks. I'd really appreciate it. So hit that like and subscribe if you like passionate, realistic, and honest Canucks content, because that's what I do. That's what I do. So Canucks win 6-4, but let's talk about what happened before the game. Oh, oops, I put the wrong thing. Susie is not out, is in. That's what I meant to put down. Is in. Okay? Carson Soucy is in. He's back. New Jersey was missing Jack Hughes. Kuzmenko was back as well. And then Zadorov got scratched, which I was surprised. Now, I didn't hear. Was he battling an injury? I did not hear. I was making dinner for my family while the game was going on, trying to watch it and make dinner at the same time. So please post in the comments about that. But let's talk about this right now, everyone. Soucy was back. What did you think about his play? Obviously, missing Jack Hughes was a huge thing for the New Jersey Devils. And you know me, I was really pumped about about Kuzmenko being back. I was very surprised. What did you guys think about Zadorov being scratched? So let's just see what it says. Hey, welcome to the stream. Zadorov, minor injury, said talking before game. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And Adam Lee, thank you so much for gifting 1 Canucks membership. I so appreciate that. Hey, everyone, give Adam some hype in here. Bradley, good to have you, bro. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. What did you think about the game, Bradley? Okay, Japan 4. Oh no, we just missed it. Oh, Zadorov was injured with a broken heart. Yeah, I know, right? Let's give Adam some hype. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for member upgrade. Let's go. Welcome, Earl. Good to have you. But member upgrade, that's awesome, man. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I was just really surprised at this Zadorov scratching. Now, obviously, they're saying it was an injury, so I'm gonna believe them. Okay, I'm gonna believe them. I don't know about you guys. I'm just putting it. I don't know if you saw, I did a live stream like 5 minutes before the game started. It's because I wanted to make a video. And I didn't know when else to post it, but I have a feeling that during this road trip, I just needed to post some things. And it's what's wrong with the Vancouver Canucks. So I'm going to put that in here right now real quick, and I'm going to post this. I do apologize. So I don't know if you've seen it yet. If you haven't seen it, I encourage you to go back. And so new video, it's a new video, not new videos. New video came out today. I'm messing up this all right now. Okay, let me just chat. Is out. Okay. New video is out. What's wrong with the Vancouver Canucks? And I know that there's a lot of talk about people being really upset about what our team looked like. But then tonight, a lot of what we were frustrated about happened. And he changed up the lines. Coach Tocchet changed up the lines. I was super impressed, right? I was super impressed by his change, his ability to do those kind of things. I was kind of shocked. So thank you, Adam. Love camp hype. Nucks win. Yes, and everyone, just a reminder. I do this. Japan 4 is right. Best, realistic, passionate, honest hockey Canucks content. Thanks. Like and subscribe. If you guys find it time just to click that like button, that would be great. Okay, let's talk about talk about the Hughes Oscar-winning dive. Yes, we will be talking. That was quite an award-winning thing. Personalized. You were pumped to see Susie back. So was I. I didn't know if he was going to be back tonight or on the next game, which I believe is it Monday. I think it's Monday. And then I agree, cousin Vinny, Demko was letting in too many long shots. He's got to learn to shut down a team. Yes. But a couple of those goals were actually stellar. So I don't want to even though I felt like Demko could have played a little bit better. He had a couple really amazing saves. And then the goals he let in, I was like, they weren't weak, but yeah. So I know there'll be lots, we're getting into it here. Vinny, how about you try being a goalie? It's hard, especially in the NHL. Hey, I'm the best goalie in the world. Excuse me. Okay. What, you went with at a game with a buddy tonight? The place was packed, great atmosphere, exciting game to boot. We'll have to do that, Jorg, sometime soon. I would love that. I'd love that. Okay. So let's talk about the game, because I was going to say tonight that it was a very convincing win, because we came out in that first period looking like the better team, outshooting them by 1,000,000, and then we got the goal disallowed, which was the correct call, and I'm okay when they're correct calls. But here's the thing, everyone, that I don't understand at all, is that we didn't score in that first period. Now, and then all of a sudden the second period comes, and was there 6, 7 goals scored in the second period? I can't really remember. Let's bring that up real quick before I forget, and I'll just share a screen here. There it is. Okay, let's share screen. Okay, so if you look here, 6 goals, guys. 6 goals scored between these two teams in the second period. And it just was next level amazing, because it goes Pedersen from Hronek and Hughes. Brock Besser gets the assist on the JT Miller goal. And then that one went off his heel, Miller's heel. Hughes got the assist. So this is the lotto line. Look at the first 3 goals are the lotto line, everyone. This is insane. It's 3-0. And not much time had come off the clock. They just came out on fire in the second period. And then they started chipping away. And they scored here. And I thought, oh, great. Hulla from Bratt and Hughes. And I was like, no, you're kidding me. We're not going to let this slip away. And then Garland with the wraparound. That was fantastic. How many seconds later? Was 12 seconds later? Are you kidding me? And then Pedersen gets the game-winning goal in the third period. Miller and Hischier scored, and I thought, oh, great. And thankfully, Joshua and Miller play tic-tac-toe and score on the empty net. So what a game. I can't say convincing victory. Can you? Excuse me. But I do want to say, not a convincing victory, but 2 points is 2 points. And on the road, we'll take anything. And then we realized again that PD needs to play with people. I think we've talked too much of how many forwards we have. I also think we're not putting the right people around him. I do think Höglander needs to be on his line. But I mean, Tocchet disagrees with me, so that's fine. He's the coach. I am not. I'm just a fan. But here's the thing, everyone. That lotto line sounds great, but do you think it should be good? It should be together for forever. I would love to know that. But in the second period, I think Miller was an absolute machine. What do you guys think? If you are a member right now, post the emoji right now, Miller is a machine emoji, because he just was tonight, right? And then the next question I want to ask you guys is, what did you think about the Mikheyev, Sutter, and Kuzmenko line? Very interesting that he put them together like that. I loved how it was Miller or Pedersen, doesn't matter who's the center on that line, on the lotto line. But then I think it's Miller that is that. And then it goes Suter on the second line. Third line, which I believe got more minutes than the second line, was Garland and Bluger and Joshua. And then the fourth line had Amon as the centerman there. I thought it was kind of cool to see, and I was really, really pumped. So what did you guys think about that line? And I'm going to go into some more of your comments here. Whoa. This is Duck. Thank you for sharing this. This was our first victory at the Prudential Center in a decade or something like that. Wow. Mr. Joker, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. I knew Lotto Line would do really well. Just the fact that Miller had 6 shorthanded goal play. What does that mean? It's 6. Oh, shorthanded play with EP last season. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying now. I read that wrong. My apologies. Okay, PD Power, Quinn Quaker, Miller Maker, Besser Breaker, Tocchet Taker. Here we go. He's got all the rhymes going. Nanaimo Shoe Repair says, when Joshua scored the empty netter, the place went ballistic. Great win. Yeah, it'll be fun. Thank you guys for doing all the JT Miller stuff as members. I appreciate that. If you want to become a member, it's actually quite simple. It's $5 to become a RevTrev member. You get loyalty badges, just like you've seen here, and you get custom emojis by your name and in the live chat. Also, you get access to members, early access. It says that here for the next level members, but actually there's early access to new videos, to new members, as to RevTrev members, as well as the next level is only $14.99 a month. You get all the RevTrev perks, member shout outs, group Zoom call, which actually is going to turn into not a Zoom call anymore. It's going to be, I know a way how to do it through the app that we can do it together. So just some things to think about. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this to be a part of the stream. So just a heads up. But I just want to let you know that. And also, we've got a few things that we want to discuss, but I really want to get into more of your stuff. Problem is, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about this. I like this, Mr. Joker. Problem with Lotto Line is the whole defensive play suffers when EP joins the Lotto Line. Yeah, that's a good point. I never thought of that. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, let's talk. Personalized says Mikheyev, Suter, Kuzmenko, lack of chemistry. Takes some time, of course. Yeah, that's what I would have said if you didn't say that. However, there needs to be more energy from this combo if staying as a line makes a great third line. I like that line a lot. I actually think not only is it a good third line, it's going to be our second line. I think he's going to give us better minutes. But you never know. I think Tocchet loves what's going on with Bluger. And who would have ever thought that Bluger would be on the second line, right? MSK line, pretty invisible. Interesting. I probably taking attention and open space for the other lines. Yeah. I hear what you're saying. Put the Lotto line in like Edelman does with McDavid and Draisaitl. Here's the thing, Callum. I was listening to 32 Thoughts. I think it was 32 Thoughts, and it was Merrick was on, and he said that you watch what they do in Edmonton is when a new coach comes on, he always splits up McDavid and Draisaitl, and then when the wins don't happen, they always split them up or put them back together because they know. And I just feel like maybe that's the recipe to success, because at the end of the day, as long as the other lines don't get scored on, and you get, I know that if one line doesn't do it, then we're hooped. But when you're scoring 6 goals and 4 of them comes from the Lotto line, you just start to wonder. I don't know if it's a great strategy. All I know is it does win. I'm not sure. And we have better goaltending than Edmonton too, so it could work for us. Kuzi played great, got pucks in deep and chances at net, most shots on the team. Whenever he was on the ice, I was praying he was doing whatever Coach Talk asked of him. That's man, I'm getting a cough tonight. That sucks. Okay, that's a good comment. Thanks. Stoked that Jake Hughes didn't score. It's Jack Hughes, but yes, I understand. Great idea. Have the Lotto line come on immediately after succeeding a penalty kill. Yep, I like that. Trev, you need some Ricola. Yeah, no, right? I literally before this started, I got up I was watching a movie with my wife and my daughter, and I started coughing. I'm like, are you kidding me? I went into the bathroom and was getting ready for tonight, and then I was just coughing, and I'm like, what is going on? So I don't know. Gang go. Gang, what? Kang go 7-11. 100-point season this year. I think so. Kango says Canucks get to. No, you just said that. You said it twice. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Joker, the lines will not work if the team defense play like tonight, right? Okay, that's a good point. Do we find a top 6 winger or a top 6 center? I know that's really expensive. My opinion, Duck, is this. I think that we are going to try to find it within. I think what we were missing was Kuzmenko being back. And that was, and because they're talking about Garland moving up the lines. We've tried that before. I said that in the What's Wrong with Vancouver video. You should watch more of it. I won't get into a lot here. I think that's what they're going to try to do. But how much is it going to cost us to find a top six winger or center? And especially for this season, it might be okay because we've got some guys in the talent pool that might be able to come up and produce and play some good minutes and games. Even Lecker Mackey, he might be on this team next year. I don't know. Can you bring Baines up? Does Podkolzin crack the lineup? There's options within our system that I want to go to first before we do. But I mean, of course, if we can get a smoking trade, but what it means is that we're going to lose a first round pick. And I'm not sure, like if you can get a JT Miller for that, then I'm okay with it. But I'm not sure you can. It's too risky in my opinion. I like to keep those first round picks. They're kind of gold to me. Your second defense for yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I mean, Tockett's all about the defensive play. So Nanaimo, he didn't play because he's injured, or would have lost tonight. Yeah, no, he's there. Yeah, Jack Hughes is a difference maker, so we definitely could have lost tonight for sure if he was there. But we don't know. Maybe not. It's woulda, coulda, shoulda. Maybe kinda. Possibly, like at the end of the day, we won on the road, and they're in the East, so we just need 2 points. That's all that matters. So Nanaimo Shoe Repair says, on the PK, why don't they put Petey up close to the blue line like they used to with number 99 in Edmonton for the shorthanded breakaways? Interesting. That's a good way to think about it. I mean, I'm always like, try it. Why not, right? Callum, send Kuzmenko to the airlock, call up Baines, bring it in. Yeah, I mean, that's a possibility. I mean, Kuzmenko makes $5.5 million, so it's a lot, right? So not to take away from Joshua's with the empty netter, but was really wishing JT would have gotten the hat trick. Yeah, I was too, because I have him in fantasy. That's probably the reason why you're there. Personalized is because you've got him in fantasy as well. Right-handed D first. Okay, why? I guess we did let up a bunch of goals. But was it the defenseman or the forwards that was that fall? It was the defensemen that were scoring against us on there. How many goals did the D have for them, right? Miller had 2. Yeah, Miller had 2 of the 4. Interesting. His first and his second of the season. He sure got one. I don't think Hula is a defenseman, I don't think. Is he? I think he's a forward, but maybe I'm wrong about that. You guys let me know. Give up our first rounder? No, I do not like that. I mean, if you get JT Miller back, cool. I'll give up first rounders every day of the week. But I don't want to do that because that's Lecker Mackey. Lecker Mackey. I keep messing that name up. Angelo, good to see you. Dry's top center. No, come on, man. This is as now 1-year cup team or a 3 to 5 winner team. Interesting. Sheldon Dries. Oh, I see what you're saying. Dries, yeah, we can call him up, but what is he going to play? Fourth line? Come on. I don't really know what we would do there, right? Fantastic start, Danielle says. Pedersen, Miller, Hughes, 3 points. Maybe we'll get them going. Besser could have had 3 as well. Just let up a bit, and the Devils too explosive to do that. Kuzi looked impressive too. I agree with all that. I've seen this before. I wouldn't personally do this, but I understand that it would make sense. It would make sense for us for this season for sure. But I don't like it going forward personally. So I like Kuzmenko better, and I like that his potential. But who knows? Maybe it is a really good trade, and maybe I'm totally wrong on that. How about trading Juleson and Höglander for Nylander? No, we can't afford it. 11. It's reported that Nylander's getting $11.5 million for the next 8 years. That was reported on Hockey Night in Canada tonight. And I actually think that's good numbers. And that's another reason why I think that Pettersson's going to get 11.5 million for 4 or 8, whichever one he wants. I think that's exactly what Pettersson's going to get as well. We just can't afford all those contracts. So, excuse me. Okay. What's going to happen with Zadorov as long as everyone is held? Zadorov's playing. I think he's playing. It's just that if you look at what Tocchet does, like, in all honesty, it's kind of interesting, right? Because Zadorov, he likes playing the left guys on the left and the right guys on the right. Like, Juulsen's in there. That's what's really fun to watch. You got Myers, Juulsen, and Hronek on the right-hand side, and he's very happy with that. So, now, team defense, Japan did suck, but not the D. Not the D. I agree with that. In the long run, we need to have a better D. But the problem is, it's really hard to find that. It's really hard to find that. So, easy to say. So, Lekkerimäki will replace Kuzi next season after we trade Kuzi for... Okay, I would be okay with that. Totally. Harry, welcome. I don't know if I've seen you at all here, but if this is your first time or this is you've been here before, welcome or welcome back. Was the Ghost participating in the game? Yeah, I think you're referring to my video about Pettersson the Ghost, PD the Ghost. Pettersson was on fire tonight. He looked dynamic. He looked like his normal self from last year. So I was super impressed with Pettersson tonight. So, do you think Podkolzin will play any NHL games this year? I think he will if there's an injury. That's what I think. So, yeah. Why not our first round pick? I'm going to be 25 pick and higher if we keep winning. That's true. But there's always some studs that are at the end too. You just got your highest percentage. This is why Japan 4. Your highest percentage of people who hit are in the first round. Second round drops significantly. And we know this for most of the leagues, right? NFL is different. You can get studs in the third and fourth round. And in hockey, it's rare to get someone in the third and fourth round that becomes an impact player. It's harder. And then because they're entry levels, right? And you got to develop and you got to be happy with them, right? So, and it'll take 3 to 5 years if they make it. It's true. Now, it's not the first rounders. The first rounders don't take 3 to 5. They might take 3. They most, like you, I guess what you're saying is the first couple picks that get to play next season. And then the ones after that usually play in the second year. Yeah, it's 2 to 3 years, in my opinion, for a first round. Yeah, I get it. But you got to have guys in the system. This is the challenge. This is the tension that we face. So make sure if you're going to be doing that, we're getting someone like who's for sure. Even JT Miller was a gamble at the time. We definitely came happy on that. Okay, totally. So happy the Canucks won in Jersey. First time they won in Jersey in like over 10 years. I know it was wild, man. Like, how in the world? And we were exercising the demons tonight, which was awesome. I love doing that. I'd rather have Kuzi over Eberle because of age factor. I agree. That's one thing I forgot to mention in that. Eberle doesn't suck, but and I was thinking he's small, and I don't know if he's, I'll have to look into that about the playoff performer there. If you can send me some updates on that stats-wise, Japan 4, please do that on Instagram. That would be awesome. Okay, Joker and his size. Okay. Tocchet is a coaching god. I don't know about that yet. I mean, I think there's a lot that's contributing to this. I think Tocchet is definitely a factor. I like him. I just feel like I need to see more because, like, don't forget that Boudreau had a really great time in Vancouver at the beginning. So I just want to make sure I continue to see it, okay? Before I start saying he's incredible. but I'm really happy with them. Don't get me wrong. Juleson has no offense, but his defensive play has been solid. And Mr. Joker, that's the point. We don't need every defenseman to score. We need defensive defensemen, people who are tough to play against, people who can play on the penalty kill, people who can play good minutes. Doesn't have to score. Okay, so I'm okay that Juleson, and then he scores the odd time. I'm happy. I'm happy with Juleson's play. Very happy. I want to do a video on him sooner than later. If everyone's going to make the trade happen, it's going to be Elving. Yes, they are the trading gurus. If you love trades, you're happy to have those guys, right? D was, I think the defenseman looked way better tonight. Team D wasn't as good. Brock Besser was the 24th pick. Yeah, that's the point, right? You can't trade away those first round picks. That's what we're gonna say. So remember, we got to start paying for OEL buyout. Okay, but and that's totally cool, Japan. I'm with you. I'm let me tell you, I'm not against you here in this, but this is why you can't say this and then say trade our first round pick, because you get caught in some of these financial binds and you need the young guys to come and play significant minutes. You can't keep paying Garland almost $5 million a year. You can't afford to keep paying Besser 6.65 when he's not producing, right? So you're going to have some of those contracts, or like if you pay Pettersson a lot of money, you just have to play these young guys, right? And then the OEL buyout, all that kind of stuff. So I don't really know where you're going here. You're saying trade the first pick, but don't forget that we need to pay up. We've got to buy out OEL. I get it. So what's the plan here, Japan? A coach is only as good as the players. I think it's just a marriage of the two. There's a lot of good coaches in the NHL that have players that struggle, and then they always get blamed, right? So Bruce was popular, not that effective. He was at the beginning. He was really effective at the beginning. A lovable dude, yes, but I think he was a good coach. I just thought he swore too much. Okay. John Tortorella. See, that's the thing. Who was saying it? There was when Luongo was there, he was saying that Tortorella is a good coach. And look what he's doing with the Flyers, guys. Like, I think he's a good coach. He's just so honest. He's like brutally honest. Like there's honest and then there's brutally honest. I don't know if brutally honest is the best. I mean, he was a terrible fit in Vancouver. But okay, let's see. A coach is only as good as the players. That was a bad fit. Tortorella was a very bad fit in Vancouver. You should have never brought Tortorella in to try to coach the Sedin twins. Just think that was a really bad move. So, okay. Love to beat the team with Greener as an assistant coach. Good point. Harry, I think Lecker-Mackey will take at least one more year. He dominated SHL the way Ghost did. You know what? He is dominating there too right now. So I'm okay with having him come up. Samuel comes in, dropping the bomb. Samuel Adams says, sign Phil Kessel. Can he even skate anymore? Oh man, I'm not sure about that one, but I do like it. So, hey Shannon. Oh, am I missing? Where's Shannon? I didn't see a Shannon. Jordan Eberle has 19 goals and 28 assists, plus minus plus 4 in 76 games in the playoffs in his career. So 47 points and some pretty good, but not outstanding. Yeah, that's good, but it's aged, is what Japan was saying, right, everyone? I'm with you. I don't want to trade them for the age difference, but also Lecker-Mackey could become next Kuzi. Yep. Yeah, I mean, if he plays defense, he's going to play for Torts. So, or not Torts, Tocchet. Dreamer, good to have you here. Torts was like when they brought Messier in, just didn't fit, right? Exactly. That's a great illustration of what's going on. Justin, incredible. No, just incredible. I love that. Justin, incredible. Great. That's one of the best names on YouTube. Just saying. The game was closer than it needed to be. Canucks can't be taking their foot off the gas with the lead. Ottawa, now New Jersey. Jack Hughes not playing benefited us. For sure. Agree 1,000% with that comment. Good night, York. Good to have you here, man. So glad to have you. You're tuckered out from being at Boston Pizza. Phil is awesome at eating hot dogs in the press box. Yes, I agree. Yeah, Eberle is 33 years old. I don't want him. Worst coach in Canucks history, Mike Keenan for sure. Came in to blow things up too, right? Most memorable coach in Canucks history, Roger Nielsen. Most influential coach in Canucks history, Mark Crawford. Honorable mention, Levine. Vigneault. Personally, I'm going to do a video on this soon. I did some filming at Rogers Arena, and this is the topic that I wanted to talk about. So please send that in when I do that video. I'd really appreciate it. Justin Credible is an old school wrestler. I didn't know that. That's cool. This just in. Look at all these names. This is awesome. Not the most convincing win, but we move on. That's exactly what I said. I was going to say it was a convincing win, and then all of a sudden we let up, and they scored a bunch of goals, and I'm like, okay, maybe not. But good take. Let's go here. Who would have thought Canucks drafting Luc Bourdon over Kopitar is haunting the Canucks? I mean, in more ways than one, right? Because, well, no. You know what? Obviously, hindsight 2020. But Luc Bourdon was good. He was the top pairing defenseman on Team Canada. He had a bright future. I don't mind that. It's because he passed away that this trade looks even worse, or not draft selection, not trade. So I'm not really sure. I mean, of course, hindsight 2020, you take Kopitar, right? But who would have known? Who would have known? And what would have happened if Luke didn't pass away at an early age, right? Jeff, welcome. Remember Travis Green, he showed the devil that he could coach. He showed the devil that he could coach the Canucks. We can see why we fired him. Go back. Yeah, no, it's going to be a good video for sure. I don't know when I'm going to do it. Probably in the off season, but I know I'm thinking so far ahead. Who gets the Rangers, Demmer or DeSmith? I think they're going to Smith, but they probably should go Demko, because I think what they'll probably do is Demko against the Rangers and then DeSmith against the Islanders. I think that's what I put in my January predictions. That's what I think that's what most people will guess, but I wonder if they'll put in DeSmith. So, I mean, if you put in DeSmith and he sucks, then you got to put Demko in anyways. So, Justin, I feel bad for all the fans who paid more much. Okay, yeah, I wanted to talk about this. I feel terrible for Connor Bedard. Like a fractured jaw, that is not only he's out, but it's painful. It's hard to eat. It depends on how broken it is. I feel terrible for him. And then secondary, I feel terrible for all the fans who paid the huge money and were so excited, even the ones that didn't pay huge money for it, but to go see him play in Vancouver. They had family going to be going to that game. I feel really bad on multiple accounts. Also, I am happy I didn't dish out the huge dollars to go to that game. You're going to be able to give away those tickets. I'm telling you right now. I don't think he's playing. I don't know why I'm yawning. It's maybe because I stayed up till 1 a.m. last night. I need to go to bed earlier, especially for tomorrow, because tomorrow's my Packers going to play, and they've got to win. They got to win. Still will charge a ton for the. No, I don't think. I'm telling you right now. Like, let's just go there right now. Let's go there right now. Ticket. Let's just go to Canucks.com. If we go there right now, and I'll bring you guys up to this right now. Okay, if we go to tickets, okay. Now, remember, before the injury, it was $350, $375 to $450 were the cheapest seats in Chicago. Okay? Or for the Chicago, not in Chicago, but for the Chicago game. So let's go here. See, they've already dropped 3, 8. Okay, no, those ones didn't drop. Like, I'm not buying these seats right here. That's dropped. Look at that. It's under 300 now. They're trying to get people. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go to the other end. Okay, let's go to the other end here. Ooh, 500. They're trying to get you there. 400. Let's see here. 4. Okay, those aren't dropping there. On the other side, they are. Someone's getting smart. They're trying to sell them now while they can. That's what's happening. They're trying to hope that someone doesn't know, because everything was over 300. So the ones that are under now, interesting. Okay. Yeah. So let's just okay, I want to see in the chat. Did anyone sell or buy their tickets? Let me know in here. Okay. Okay, let's go back here. Personalize. Okay, I got the January predictions reversed. Yeah, right. Me too. No, I said that we were going to beat New Jersey tonight. I said we were going to win 3 games in a row, and then I predicted that we're going to lose 3 games in a row. So I hope I'm wrong again. Just Smith 3-0 against Rangers. Okay. There is Shannon. Glad you made it. What? Where's Shannon? Right here. Welcome, Shannon. Good to have you here. Awesome to have you here. So good. Okay, prediction. Bedard will be full mask playing again January 17th. Woo, that's yeah. Okay, and now you guys are talking about the never draft a provisional need if it's a top pick. You draft the best. Look how Benson's going to make us look like fools. Probably. But you don't know. I don't know, because it's a right-handed shot defenseman. They're hard to find. Vilander is going to be good, I think. Like watching the World Juniors and seeing Pedersen and Vilander as 2 of the guys that are coming to us was like, wow, these kids are good. So I'm pumped. And then I went and looked at Ostlund. I was hoping that we were going to get him as well. By the way, that didn't the tickets didn't show when I clicked on there, did it? That's annoying. That is so annoying. Why didn't it do that? Okay. Jack, hoping for a Packers loss tomorrow as a Seahawks fan. I know, I understand, Jack. I get it that I live in Seahawk country. But as a Packers fan, listen, this is huge for us. You guys, okay, Seahawks are my second favorite team, okay? So if the Packers don't make it, I want the Seahawks to make it. But let's be honest. The chances that Seattle wins and gets in and then plays in the playoffs, what are the chances that they're going to win in the next week? I think they're slim to none. I don't think that they're like a really great playoff team. So my personal opinion is the Packers actually have a chance to win the following week the way that they're playing. And plus, they're my favorite team, so I want to end. So yeah. By the way, anyone ever wanting tickets, I strongly recommend StubHub. Cool. Wants to know where you live, as he would love to go to a Canucks game with you. Well, I live in Nanaimo, but I do take the ferry over and go to the game. So yeah, that's what I do. So I live in Nanaimo. I know Coach Rob Willie lives on Vancouver Island as well. So, okay. Okay, I'd rather have we need to win and hope for Oh, you're talking about the Seahawks thing. Yeah. You guys get the better draft pick. Let us go to the playoffs. How's that? Okay. Okay. So Jack, you sold yours for $450. Good for you. Good for you. Holy smokes. You sold yours for $800. Is that a piece or together? So Dallas Cowboys to win the Super Bowl this year. Possible, hope not. But thanks. I want to support this channel. Thank you. I appreciate it, Shannon. I'm going to join when I get my bank card. Cool. Thanks for the support. I do appreciate it. Yeah, you can hit the subscribe button right now. And also memberships. I have 2 memberships. One's $5 and one's 15. So all the information's there. I really appreciate you even considering it. EP02. I know that I was trying to think, like, what are we going to say? Pedersen 2 is what I was thinking, but EP02 is nice. Was complete steal at the 3rd round. Absolutely. Seattle wants to draft Michael Penix. Yeah, dude, that guy's a stud. That's who you want. That's who you want. Tyler, good to see you. Welcome. That was, I wouldn't know if, you know what? It was a good game. Even though we wanted to dominate a little bit more, I'm totally cool with it. So I thought it was very entertaining. I enjoyed the high caliber. Personalized. Yeah, you saw me. You saw me on the field playing quarterback at a camp. I was way older than all the kids, but I played well. Funny thing, personalized. I was in Colwood with my friend Sean, and his church they do a turkey bowl every Thanksgiving, and I played quarterback for them. Well, threw a bunch of touchdowns as well. But I'm big and slow. I should be a lineman, not a quarterback. But when you're playing flag football, you don't need linemen very much. So, yeah, definitely need a quarterback. But I like the rest of the team. Maybe some more O-line. Yeah, I agree. For the pair, you got 400 for 800. Okay, but upper bowl, that's insane, dude. Jack, were yours upper or lowers? I really want to know. I really want to know. That first goal was a goal. No, I agree with the way that called, but maybe I'm wrong on that. Oh my goodness, they were lower bowls. They don't know Coach Rob Willie about how long they were out there. He's out for. They don't know yet. They have no idea. So I'm not sure. They're not really talking about it too much. Guys, I want to just talk quickly about this. Garland and Joshua score again. Is this a dream? Like, this is awesome that these guys are playing so well. I'm very, very thankful for this. Also, if you guys haven't yet, have you voted for the All-Star team yet today? We need your Canucks vote. Look at tonight. JT Miller needs to be in the All-Star game. Demko needs to be in the All-Star game. Okay? Listen to me very carefully. Both those guys need. Brock Besser needs to be in the All-Star game. And if you're feeling generous, put in Kuzmenko, Hronek. That would be awesome. Let me just show you. This is what I posted. This is what I voted 20 times, because you can do 10 a day. Okay. Miller. Pedersen needs to go in too. Pedersen, Miller, Demko, and Brock Besser all need to be in my opinion. Then Cale Makar, I think, needs to go. And then I just want to see Draisaitl in there. Panarin has to go in. He is on fire. And then the other team needs 2 goalies, right? So I picked Swayman and Bobrovsky. Maybe I'm wrong. Did they only have 1 goalie that's been picked for them so far? But yeah, that's why. And then I was thinking we needed another goalie for the West, and that would be Ingram. So that's just what I voted for. Maybe I should switch up Ingram and Swayman. I don't know. Let me know if I can't remember if the East and West already have goalies in there or not. Okay. Streamed a few years ago. You asked what was wrong with the Canucks. Now, post game, would you change anything you said? Okay, a few years ago, a few hours ago, really, is what I did. Would you have any other answers as to what is wrong with Canucks? Okay, so one of my things is that teams do slump. Teams can't sustain. Like look at Vegas now. Granted, they had injuries to their goaltending, but what I'm thinking is, and I suggested that Kuzmenko gets played. He did. We saw that there was successful with that. And that they need to switch up the lines and find depth within. There's a few things still that are what's wrong. I mean, every time we lose a game or two, it feels like everyone starts like pretending like we're on the 10-game slide. That's what I meant to say. So that's crazy. That's crazy to think of. I just can't believe how many things he actually did that I said. He didn't. I know he didn't watch my video, but let's pretend like he did. Yeah, a few hours ago. That's right. I'd rather Demko get it than the rest. Yes, exactly. And Demko's had a better year than all the other guys. So vote for him, guys. I don't want too many all-stars because I want the players to rest. Oh, yeah. Good point. I never thought of that. I just think it's cool. It's been a while, right? My tickets I sold were in section 305, way up almost to a top 800. Wow. Good for you. Just Smith would be great. Yep. Mine were at the top of the lower bowl, right below the box seats in between. Jack, do you have season tickets? Do you guys have season tickets? That's what I want to know. I love going to games and I love going to the lower bowl. So that's if you're ever selling, let me know. You could have gotten way more for those seats. Maybe he could have. It's hard. It's nice just to get the cash, right? Jeff, put Demko in the All-Star game. He played so good for us this season. I agree. That first goal should have counted. Okay. I disagree, but you're welcome to have that opinion. I went and said Nylander, Makar, Draisaitl, Miller, Pedersen, Skinner. Skinner? Oh, I guess so. Yeah. No, I wouldn't put Skinner in, but Besser, Hoglander, oh my goodness, and Giroux. Hoglander. Would not be great. Yeah, sure they don't play hard in the All-Star game anyways, so nice. You could have gotten okay. I know I had offers for 1,300, but it's a client of mine. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Nobody is buying upper bowl seats for 800. Okay, let's get here. Yeah. Okay, that's cool, Tyler. That's great. I agree with the refs. I agree with Kelly Harudi on Hockey Night in Canada. I could be wrong, but I'm totally cool that you think that. Okay, there's another question I wanted to ask you guys. Are you worried about Zadorov? Are you happy with him? I'm wondering, like, I love his size. I love his grit. I'm just wondering. Is he the long-term solution here? Do we sign him back? I'm wondering. Just something I've been thinking about the last couple of days. Okay, let's talk about next stop is New York for a back-to-back. The Big Apple, guys. Rangers, who just lost tonight, right? If we go back to here and just look tonight at the Ranger game, they lost to Montreal. Okay, this is craziness. This is absolutely craziness. Oh, I'm on the wrong spot here. Where am I? Right here. I need to go NHL.com. There we go. So 4-3 in shootout. Canadians defeat Rangers in shootout after blowing a 3-goal lead. Hey, we're not the only ones that can't stop people. Look at this. Wow. Montreal was up 3-0 at the beginning of the second period, and then Trocheck, Panarin, Fox all score. Their big boys all score. And then Caulfield is the only one that scores on the shootout, and they win. Wow. Wow. Let's see shots. 48 to 30. Just in as well, guys. We outshot New Jersey by a mile tonight. So that was pretty fun. That was really fun, to be honest. But we can't get outshot like this. There's no way we can do this. Look at 20 shots by the New York Rangers in the second period. Wow. And then overtime, there was 4 too. Interesting. So, I don't know. Maybe we got a chance with them here. You guys let me know. Am I wrong? Am I wrong or what? I think we're going to lose to the Rangers, but we're going to beat the... No, I said we're going to lose back-to-back. I hope I'm wrong. Trust me when I say this. I hope I'm wrong. Vanek wasn't even playing. No, he wasn't. Vanecek was not playing. It was Dawes. And that's one of the reasons why we played so well, because it was Vanecek that was there. Can't just stay away. Oh, he can't go to sleep. Dawes, I meant. Yeah. Okay. Japan 4, you didn't sell your seats. Okay, guys, I'm not here to fact check on. You'll never know. You'll never know. Check Rangers shots. Oh, yeah, I just did. The Smiths should play versus Rangers. He might. It'll be interesting to see. Rangers split. Islanders win. DeSmith Monday. Okay. So, yeah, we play on Monday. Then Tuesday's the Islanders game. Canucks 650. We're thinking maybe Zadorov could be dealt at the deadline. I mean, if they're not going to keep him, that's definitely a possibility, Dreamer. So I like him a lot. I just want to see more from him. I love it because it's just the longest addition ever. He gets to audition for this team, and we get to see if he's worth signing. And if he is, then I say sign him. So I am looking online and nothing in the upper near the back are selling for that. Okay, guys, can we? I'm not going to put up those anymore. Chicago game without Bedard is pointless. Prices will drop under 150. Yeah, I wouldn't go to that game. I wouldn't get on. I mean, York, you and I aren't getting on the ferry together and going to that game when Bedard's not playing. Like, I'd be selling my tickets. Honestly, that's what I do. You think Zadorov's most likely trade at deadline for salary cap reasons? I mean, there is no real cap for him, right? Jack, you don't think he's getting traded? I don't know yet either, but I'm not sure what they're going to do. Okay. Zadorov is good, but inconsistent, needs to do more. I think he does need to do more, and I'll tell you exactly what I think he needs to do. He needs to hit more. He needs to level guys more. He literally has the size to drop guys all the time. And I want to see that. I want to see that in him. Not that he's going to be getting, he's injuring players or whatever, like headhunting. I'm not saying that, but he's in the right spot. He's got the size, and just finish off a check. Just put a little bit of fear into the other team. So, Tyler, I'm with you. He's inconsistent in that. Now, his MO is that he turns over the puck a lot. I've only seen him do one bad turnover since coming to Vancouver. So I can't say that. So Russian Doghouse, yeah, right. And Mikheyev next. Maybe. I don't know. They love Mikheyev. Probably depends on Pettersson's contract, what they do. Okay, if we go back to this comment, so Zadorov is a rental for us, right? We've committed to Susie 3 years, $3 million. Zadorov's on a 1-year deal with us, and it isn't even the full. It's about $3 million as well, unless we trade him at the deadline. We don't have to pay all that. So I'm not saying that Zadorov's in the doghouse. I'm not saying that, but do we value? I'm wondering if we value Susie over Zadorov. Just interested. Probably depends on. Yeah. Hey, if you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen my. I mean, you're obviously on my channel right now, but have you seen the videos that I've made just recently? Because I do like some of the conversations we're talking about tonight. If we go to view my channel, your channel, and let's stop sharing this. Let's go to videos here. Because I do want to just remind us, how do we get here? We got to go. Sorry, I had to shut that down to bring that back up. There we go. I want to bring this up. So share this. So here's my January predictions. Okay. Here's my Canucks contract predictions. I think if you haven't seen this, please go watch it. It's full of what I think is going to happen and how much I think that people are going to go for. I love this video. I met Clay on this night. Went with my friend Steve. If you want to see a game experience, definitely check out that. I also really enjoyed making this Zadorov rental or re-sign. And then Petey the Ghost. And then, yeah, there's some good ones from the past, but the ones now like this Pettersson getting traded to the Blackhawks, fake news, in my opinion. We don't need Ethan Bear. I mean, obviously, the live videos is where, like, this is where we're at tonight. But look at, guys, look at this short. I want to show you this, okay? So this is me and Canuck Clay. And I got 1,300 people that watch this, but I videotaped this guitar solo from the Leafs-Ducks game. Look at how many people have watched this. This is insane, isn't it? 5,300 people have watched this video already. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So check those videos out, everyone. Love doing that. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Jack, I think he's definitely going to do that if he's playing with someone reliable, not Myers. It's too risky. Okay, and Trev Nylander got 11.5 million. Compare him to Petey, and you might have hit. I literally just said that. Like, go watch that video. Now I compare him to Pasternak, not to Nylander, because I didn't know what Nylander was going to get. So, hey, Coach Rob, thanks for the membership. Good to have you here. Let's do some Coach Rob hype in the chat, please. Thank you so much for your support, and looking forward to doing the member only live video together, live stream together. Yeah, Coach Rob hype. Okay, Jack Zadorov is not good enough to play with the better teammen on our team. Okay, Nylander's contract is closing in around. Yes, I watched the video, but I'm saying 11.5 million. Exactly what happened. Now, with Nylander getting that, I wouldn't be surprised if Pettersson's was 11.6, 11.7, 11.8. But I picked 11.5 right now for 4 years or 8 years is what I said that Pettersson's going to do. Another Myers Zadorov 2.0. No, I don't agree with that. Oh, good. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. He's not signed yet, but they're saying all the rumors, and Elliot Freeman said tonight that it's what he's heard is 11.5 million. So by 8 years. So it's a lot of money, guys. And it was great that Toronto side him. I think that's absolutely fantastic and phenomenal. So, yeah, it's great. 25 people in here. Hey, can you guys just do me a favor? Hit the like button. I'd really appreciate that. I do appreciate the support and so many people here tonight. What a great evening together. I just want to zip back up to the top here. I like these. See, these are all they are Callum. This is what I like. The stream starts at 9:30. Okay. And every time I come in, there's been people who came early and left a comment. Thank you so much for doing that. It makes me feel loved and appreciated. So you don't have to do that, but when you do that, I do really, really appreciate you doing that. So I want to honor that. And the lotto line was cooking. The third line is now called the Joshua 3. I like that. And then, of course, I do agree that Luke Hughes did dive, but that's fine. And Callum thinks that he should get an Oscar. And then, but a win is a win. And Lucas Gates, welcome member to our stream. Appreciate you, Lucas. The only next level member that we have. So thanks so much for your support. Welcome to New Jersey, the joke state. Great win, though. Okay. Cousin Vinny, yep, I agree. Too many. Playing goalie ain't easy. If it was, everyone would do it. Yes. But you're right. Just win, right? And then at early, good win since we never beat the Devils, but we won. We won't win if we play like that against better teams. Sloppy second and third. I know it's kind of getting that thing there. So 2 Hughes was missing, 3 Hughes. Yeah, but 1 Hughes is better than no Hughes, especially that. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, let's see this. Lotto line, not that exciting to me. I see talking is building. Yeah, I think we've talked about this already. Yeah. And I think we're caught up. Let's go to our last few comments before we end tonight. All right. Yeah, it looks like people are. So good night, Angela. Hey, everyone. Thanks so much for being here tonight. I think it's been a really, really great evening with you. I've enjoyed it a lot. Thank you so much for your time, for your support, for connecting. I love the conversation that happens here. It makes it so much more fun. Without you, it's not fun at all. So thank you so much for being here. And I've got some pretty big news that's almost guaranteed for Tuesday night after the stream. Just stay tuned. I'm going to be announcing it soon here. And then just really, I'm hoping I'm going to do a live stream on Monday night for sure. And so stay tuned. It'll be like 9:30, 9:45, probably 9:30. So just a heads up on that. But I really, really do appreciate it. And thanks, Coach Rob, for your support and, of course, for the encouragement. So have a good night, everyone. And, of course, always go Canucks and Packers, go!